Hey everybody, Gary Glass here. Still out and about by the coast. It's just so gorgeous here today that I thought I'd end up making a couple of videos here. I'm just a little bit, just a little bit south of Point Fermin, getting closer to Long Beach and San Pedro. Maybe if you see in the distance out there, there's a big old tanker ship full of, with all kinds of the what do they call them, the storage boxes with all of the goods that are going, I don't know, from China to the States and from the States to wherever, and being able to take care of that shipping with the supply chain stuff. And if you look over here, there's all kinds of little sailboats and sailboats dotted all over the place. Just beautiful. And a couple of guys in kayaks and a couple of guys fishing, and oh man, it's just a great day. Anyway, we're at the start of our 7th week, and we're all the way up to day number 43 in 90 Days to a Positive Mental Attitude, written by Napoleon Hill and compiled by our good friend Don Green. Again, our dosage is one a day. You transform your outlook, you transform your life, and all it takes is a little bit each day. You do a little bit every day, and wow, just amazing what can happen. So today's article title for day number 43 is Definiteness of Purpose. And when I saw that while I was here, I was thinking, oh man, these big ships, if they didn't have a definite purpose on where they were going to go, where would they end up? Probably at the bottom of this cliff someplace in the rocks, just crashed up and, pretty much worthless. And boy, that vessel really is a metaphor for ourselves. Where are we going to end up if we do not have a definite purpose, if we are not intentional about a goal? And unfortunately, I feel like the analogy of not knowing, not having a captain at the ship, not knowing where he's going to go, crashing into the rocks someplace. Same thing happens to people, and it's just kind of a little bit sad that's to occur. And you know what? It can change like that. I know it changed for me like that back in the day when I went from being the plumber and going back to school and ended up working for NASA for over 30 years. Anyway, let's hop into this article, Definiteness of Purpose. Napoleon Hill said that definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all achievement. You must first know where you are going if you ever are going to have any hope of arriving there. Definiteness of purpose means you have specific measurable goals for your life and your career, but it is really much, much more. Definiteness of purpose might be described as a roadmap to your overall career objective, while goals represent important milestones along the way. Unless you are one of those extremely rare individuals who has such great talent or mental capacity that you skyrocket to the top, you are an ordinary mortal, like most of the rest of us, and you must deliberately, methodically work your way towards your goal. Most architects, for example, wouldn't begin their careers designing multi-million-dollar skyscrapers. They begin with smaller structures or portions of larger buildings until their clients are confident enough in them and their skills to risk substantial amount of capital on their ideas. Many so-called quote-unquote overnight successes have spent years preparing themselves for the opportunity that finally affords them the recognition that they deserve. Having a definite chief aim for your goal has a synergistic effect on your ability to achieve your goals. By specializing, you become better at what you do. You devote more of your time and more of your resources toward reaching your objective, and you become more alert to opportunities. Everything you see and do will remind you of something related to your goal and will have more energy and enthusiasm than you've ever had before in your life. You'll also find that you can reach decisions more quickly. Every action you take will ultimately boil down to the question, will this help me achieve my overall objective, or won't it? Most important, having a definite purpose manifests itself in a burning desire that will help you focus all your energies on reaching your goals. When you stumble and fall, you'll pick yourself up and dust yourself off and get right back in the game. When you have the kind of burning desire that I'm talking about, and what are we talking about here? That fire in your belly, that fire in your guts that just sustains you no matter how tough things get. Nothing can stop you from achieving your goals. You won't even think of giving up until you prevail in your plan. Your purpose will become your life. It will permeate your conscious mind, and it will so absorb your subconscious mind that even when you're asleep, you'll be working toward the achievement of your major purpose in life. Start by asking yourself, where do I want to be 6 months from today? We're coming up on the end of the year. Where do you want to be? What do you want to have done in 2025? Where do I want to be a year from today when 2025 is wrapping up? Where do I wish to be in 10 or 20 years from today? If your goals are unclear, sit down. Get a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen or whatever you write with, and ask yourself, if I had a magic wand, what would I wish for? If I could do anything with my life that I wanted to, what would it be? You can do anything you choose. You can do anything you wish if you have the desire to do what is necessary to achieve your goals, as long as it doesn't violate any of the laws of God or the rights of your fellow man. Write down your goal and take time each day to read it as you've written it. Carry your written goal with you everywhere you go. Don't let go of that paper until you've reached your goal. And once you've reached it, and you will if you concentrate on it hard enough, replace it with your next goal. Then keep going until all of your dreams are realized. Remember, what the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. And especially with definiteness of purpose and a positive mental attitude. To maintain a positive mental attitude, set aside time each day to think, plan, dream about the ways to reach your goal. Dream about your goal. See it in its 100% completeness. I don't know if it's a house. I don't know, how many square feet does it have? What color is it? What are the window treatments? How much land is on the property? How many square feet in the house? Is it a single-story house that's just on the ground? Does it have a basement? Does it have a second or maybe even a third floor? What does it have? Does it have a big balcony overlooking a beautiful ocean like this? Or maybe it's a lake, or maybe it's a river, or maybe it's the desert, or what is it that you want? That's the magic question. Figure out what you want and dream about it. Also, it's important to keep motivated. Set aside time each day to study and read motivation materials. As Napoleon Hill observed, motivation is like a fire. Unless you add fuel, it soon goes out. So that finishes our article for today. We've got our 3 positive action steps. Don suggests the following. Number 1, develop a definite purpose in life, a goal you can fix in your mind until it's achieved. Number 2, keep motivated by reading positive motivational materials. And number 3, realize that any goal is attainable with hard work and persistence. I'd add one more thing to that. You've got to have faith. And external faith is wonderful. However, the kind of faith that I'm talking about is a faith in yourself, a faith that you can achieve your goal, and then even more importantly than just faith, I would say applied faith. You've got to get into action towards your goal. You got to know what you want, make a plan for it, get into action, and do it. Make it happen. You can do it. Which is really what this whole week's talk is about. This 7th week is. The title is Make It Happen. Make it happen for you. The only person responsible for your success is you. This chapter includes articles on sticking to your goals, taking responsibility for your actions, and making your success happen for you. So that does it for today. That finishes up for day number 43 out here in the beautiful Pacific Ocean. There goes that ship. It's going to its destination. What destination are you headed for? Anyway, again, this is Gary Glass, bidding you all well. Have a wonderful day. God bless us, everyone. Bye-bye now.